Mm. Mhm. Mhm. What the heck? Trying to connect to my Twitch right now because I made a Twitch. I don't even know if anybody's in chat though right now, to be completely honest. It's a fucking Wednesday or it's Thursday morning. I would love it if I could find where my Twitch stream key is. I'll just search it up. Where is the Twitch stream key? Settings, stream. Sounds simple enough. Settings, stream. There we go. I mean, I don't think this has changed since the last time, but who knows? Maybe it has. All right, let's try that again. What is going on, chat? Hello, hello. How are you doing? I am doing good. I bet I should have responded. Yeah, no, I'm doing all right. I normally do not wake up this early at all, like unless I have to, but I guess today was a day where I had to wake up early, so yeah. Figured why might as well stream because I have to fucking record a video and I kind of want to start doing that where I just stream like almost all of my video recordings just cuz I don't know, man. I enjoy streaming a lot more than recording. I like editing the most. That's my favorite part of the video making like process, I guess, if you will. But I mean, like between streaming and recording, I fucking hate recording. That's the only reason I don't think I'm super productive on YouTube is because I just can't ever sit down and start recording. Just sucks. Howdy, howdy. What is going on, Kai? How are y'all doing on this fine Thursday? I almost said evening, but morning, I guess. It's been so long since I've like actually I don't think I've ever recorded in the morning. Maybe when the Black Ops 6 trailer came out. I think I'm gonna have to turn up the game audio here. But yeah, we're gonna be playing some Origins for a video because we're doing what's it called? We're doing Ice Staff versus Stormbow, and I was gonna play Origins on Black Ops 2, but I thought about it. I was like, hold on, wait. It would be kind of like unfair if I guess I'll explain this all like when I actually fucking get into the video. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out this Twitch thing real quick, but I don't think it's gonna work. TBCH. How to start going live on Twitch? Such a dumb question, but like I don't know. I've only ever streamed to YouTube before. Is my OBS connected to Twitch? I don't think so, but like I'm not really I am using OBS, but Stream. There's no. Okay, whatever. One more time. I guess if it doesn't work, then it's whatever. Not like the Twitch has any followers anyway, but yeah. I don't know. We're trying to change that, so. Okay, failed to connect to the server. Whatever. We are not going to deal with that today. Okay. All right, let me answer these questions real quick. Or just talk to chat, I guess. I have to go live on TTV for esports. That's cool, dude. I fuck with esports. Esports is actually pretty sick. I wish more people cared about esports. Not in a weird way, like saying that esports is like, you know, better than normal sports or anything. Not to say that it's worse, but I don't know. Fucking people love to play video games, but the second esports is brought into the conversation, it's like, yeah, you do fucking esports? You're so weird. It's like, what the fuck? It's literally just the same video games that you already play, but like competitively. First time watching mid illumity at the gym. How about you go fuck yourself, King? You like anime? Yes, I enjoy anime. I have watched a lot of anime in my time. Not as much as you would think after I said that, I guess, but I plan on making like a tier list sometime because my friend said he would enjoy watching something like that. So yeah, I might. Let me start recording actually. Okay. Yes, another live. I know, dude. I need to fucking start streaming like every single day. That's the dream. Not even only oh no 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 no. I forgot that Origins can get you copyrighted for having the music on for some reason. I don't know why. Okay. Remember, I am recording, so bit of a small video intro real quick. Alright guys, here we are on Origins, where we are going to be getting the Ice Staff. Now, I mean, I would normally just only use the Ice Staff for a video like this, but it is kind of hard to get, so I think we're going to allow ourselves to use a bit of other weapons before we, like, actually get to using the Ice Staff. But after that, it should be, like, exclusively only the Ice Staff. Also, forgive me, but I do not stream Black Ops 3, like, at all, so my settings feel kind of out of whack right now. I have to go down to 120 frames. Oh, shit. But yeah, another reason why I'm on Black Ops 3 instead of, you know, playing on Origin's native game, which is, Black Ops 2, of course, I was thinking before I started, like, recording this video, how would I make it fair? Because, you know, Black Ops 3, you die in, like, 4 hits, whereas, Black Ops 2, you die in, like, 3 hits. It's, +1, actually. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's 4 and 5. But yeah, so I was wondering, like, how do I make that fair? And then I was like, oh, wait. Black Ops 3 has Origins, so I could just play Origins on Black Ops 3. I think I'm gonna go back up to 165, honestly. I fucking hate this. I don't know, dude. It just feels like it's lagging, even though it should not be lagging. Yeah, I can't get to like 160. Okay, well, this is a lot better. I feel so dissociated right now. Like, I haven't played video games in like years, even though it's, you know, probably been less than 24 hours. But it feels like my monitor is like 12 years away from my face. Also, if you watch my videos, you know that I'm kind of infatuated with McDonald's sweet tea. I got their coffee for the first time ever. Like, this is my first time drinking coffee in so long because I'm not a coffee drinker. I try not to rely on, like, caffeine and stuff like that for energy, but I said, fuck it. You know what? We're gonna drink some coffee, and you know what? This is... It's pretty alright. Gotta go to sleep because I've been up for 17 hours. Hope the stream goes well. Can't wait to watch the vid when it comes out. Thank you, bro. Have a good night's rest, and the video should be out tomorrow. What are my PC specs? I have a Ryzen 7 7700X, a 5070 Ti, 32 gigabytes of DDR5 G-Scale Flare, 6000 megahertz RAM, Gigabyte Gaming AX, V Gigabyte Gaming XAX V2. Holy shit. I am so not locked in right now. I'm kind of just like focusing on everything that isn't the game. That's like all the important stuff, I guess. And why not? We'll just finish off this round with, I guess not finish off the round, but finish off the rest of the zombies with the death machine. And I think, what is it? Snow round? Ice round? Did I almost just call it an ice round? I don't know. What do you guys call those rounds when it's snowing? I mean, pretty fucking obvious. It sounds like a snow round, but like saying snow round doesn't sound right, but also thinking of it as a snow round sounds right. I don't know. It's kind of weird. First stream. Thank you for coming out, bro. What mic do I use? I use the HyperX Solocast, a pretty cheap mic, but I managed to make it sound all right, I guess, with a shit ton of filters and other stuff. So my voice sounds slightly different than what you're hearing in real life. Not really, I guess, actually, but minimal difference, I guess. Only good part is a 5090. Holy shit. Well, you've got me beat there at least. Okay, so pretty much we're just waiting around for the snow round to happen. That still sounds wrong. The ice round is what I want to call it, but that sounds even worse, like when actually saying it, but it sounds right in my brain. I don't know, it's kind of like this weird thing, like I'm just gonna fucking, I don't even know. But yeah, I mean, 2 shield pieces, and I think we can make it all the way to Gen 3 on this round without having to kill any more zombies. Yes, that is beautiful. I forget how much, like, doors cost on a shit ton of maps. Like, not even only Origins, but especially maps like Origins, Mob of the Dead. I don't know, do people actually remember how much a door costs? I mean, there's so many doors in zombies that, like, I don't know how you would do that. I mean, some of them are obvious, like the Mob of the Dead C-block door, that's 2,000 points, come on now. Or the Nuketown, like, 1 drop door, that's 3,000 points. It's those, like, super outlandish and, like, wild and stupid doors that are, like, really easy to remember. I think I should have spun the box while I was over there, TBCH, but yeah, you know what, we got the Kuda right here. World's most boring weapon, but it'll do the job, I guess. 5090 and an i5, that is absolutely insane work. I hope you're not bottlenecking it, but honestly, I haven't been up to date with anything Intel since I used to use Intel, which was on my old PC. And I guess I should have said when I built my old PC. That was back in 2021, so yeah, no, I haven't been up to date with anything Intel related since then. Also, tell me if the stream looks good or not, because I don't know, something about... Oh my gosh, something about this just feels weird, but it might just be on my end. Is it just me or my bullets lagging? I don't know how that would happen because I am playing by myself, but I don't know, it just feels like it's lagging. Maybe it's just Black Ops 3 and like their hits just register like half a second later or like a minimal amount of a second later, but I don't know. So many things just feel like they're weird right now. I'm playing evil Black Ops 3 or some shit. 7th gen, Gobblegum, get them. No, I do not. I don't use Gobblegums in my videos. I mean, I do use Classics, which is... I guess I don't use Gobblegums at all, but... I do use Classics, which is why I have the ones right here, but, you know, since I don't really use Gobblegums that much, they don't stay in my mind very often, so if I'm thinking about it, then I'll get it, but if not, then I usually don't get it. But I guess I can get one right now. All I'm really looking for is an in plain sight, so yeah. But a quick explanation to the chat, like how this video is gonna work. I'm pretty much just, you know, gonna grab the ice bow. Wait, that's the name of the deck that I play in Clash Royale. The ice staff, holy shit, and the storm bow, and compare them based off of 5 different categories and 1 joke category, which is aura. And yeah, that's all going to come later in the video, so you're not going to see it on the stream. Plus, I'm only doing the Origins part of this video on stream, because I actually have to leave later on. I don't know, maybe I could do the Dreisendrack part, but I kind of want to go to sleep. That's how fucked up my sleep schedule is, going to sleep in the middle of the day. Looks like the vids, okay. Thank you for that. Hey King, how you doing today? Hope you're well. Thank you. I'm doing well. I hope you are doing well as well. That was a lot of wells. It's like I don't know, fucking middle. I tried to make an analogy to like like mid. What the fuck is the term? Medieval villages that have wells in them. That sounds so stupid and fucking cringe now that I'm like thinking back on it. But yeah, whatever. Xbox 360 or PS3. I had the okay, so I started my gaming journey. Oh wait, no, I haven't gotten the other iStaff piece yet. I started my gaming journey like actually delved into gaming and stuff on like in terms of consoles. I started on the 360. But either way, I still think the 360 is the better of the two between that and the PS3. For the next generation, I think the PS4 is better than the Xbox 1, not 360. And then other way around for latest gen, I think the Xbox Series X is better than the PS5. It just has like, you know, way better stuff. I mean, up until like a month ago, Game Pass was one of like the best things you could get. Then they fucking increased the price by $10 because can't have nice things nowadays, I guess. Even though I don't use fucking Xbox Series X, I still felt that in my soul. I feel like a hardworking individual right now drinking this coffee. Because I don't normally drink coffee, and hardworking individuals normally drink coffee. Not to say that I don't think I'm a hardworking individual, I guess, but I don't know. My image of somebody who's like working a crane on like a construction site, they're wearing like a flannel and jeans, and above their flannel they're wearing their like work vest, and then they're drinking a coffee and then listening to like Morgan Wallen or something. That's what I think of. Speaking of images in like people's minds, I guess that's more of like a schema or framework or something, but are you guys able to see like visualize things in your mind? Because I'm not able to. I also don't have a voice in my head. I was just talking to somebody about this, but like me and my friend group, we had like this whole oh my gosh. We had like this whole thing. Like we started talking about this about a month or two ago. And 4 out of the 6 friends in my friend group, not including me and one other person, like are able to visualize things in their mind like that. And me and this other person were not able to, and they kept making fun of us for it. It's like, what the fuck? I don't know. So how it works for me, like typically the example people will give you is think of a red apple. How I see it in my brain, I think like I can think of a red apple, I can think of the idea of it. So maybe like it, think of it like this, like an invisible outline. That okay, that makes a lot of sense actually. But yeah, so I can see like an invisible outline of the thing, but I can't actually think of like the red apple. Like it won't show up as red in my brain, it'll show up as the idea of red. It's super weird. I also don't have a voice in my head that like reads to me. So I typically enjoy reading out loud, as well as if I am reading inside my head, I like to have like an audiobook as well as reading it on paper. So I don't know, dude, it's really fucking weird, but yeah. Just got home from work, it's 3 a.m. About to play a little bit of the new Digimon game demo. Rip not having $100 for the game at the moment. I feel that. There are some games that I want to play too, but I just don't have the money. Plus I just bought Monster Hunter, which was 50 bucks down the drain, but I'm enjoying it so far. Crazy fun game though. I was never into Digimon, I was a Pokemon kind of kid, but I respect that. Now it's shit. I assume you're talking about like Game Pass or something. Coffee ASMR? Shit, I mean, give me a sec. I don't know how this is gonna work, but... Okay, it just doesn't go into the mic. Let me try one more time. I'm gonna take off the lid and see if I can like slurp it really loud. That sounds fucking terrible. Alright. Oh, this is like really frothy. Give me a sec. I'm not sure if that got picked up into the mic or not because I couldn't hear over the sound of me slurping. Holy fuck, that sounds even worse. Alright, give me a sec. I need a reset by drinking water. Ugh. Can I open the other door? No, okay. I'm pretty sure that one's 1250. You know what? I'm gonna kill the zombie, then check how much it is, just because I'm feeling swagger like that. Man, that's wild. I couldn't imagine what it... Alright, hold on. It's 1,000. Are you fucking kidding me? This is what I'm talking about. Like, I was trying to be cool, nonchalant, say like, oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this door is 1,000 or 1250, so I'm not gonna like, I'm gonna end the round because I have to do that anyway if I want to open this door. And then what do you fucking know? I don't remember the cost, and apparently it's 1,000. Fuck me, I guess. Trying to act nonchalant in the big 25 on stream only backfires. Man, I love Black Ops 3 though, because you can customize these guns in zombies. Look at this, I got a laser on it, so I can hip fire with ADS accuracy. I also have a fast mag on it. I think I have an FMJ on it for increased like penetration. It sounds like a fucking video game trailer right now. Or no, it sounds like Disney kids explaining the video game, like while they're like in a Disney sitcom or something. Like, oh, I just got the laser rifle. And then their friend's like, no fair, I'm pulling out my ray gun. I hope you guys know what I'm talking about, otherwise I just sound fucking crazy, but I've made this joke with some of mi amigos before, so at least maybe they would understand. Anyways, let me read chat because I'm not distracted anymore. Man, that's wild. I couldn't imagine what it wouldn't be like. Wait, what? What it would be like not hearing you're typing or reading, and I have a super vivid imagination. If I get into reading something, it almost looks like a movie. Yeah, I mean, I have a good imagination and stuff. I say as like I also am dogging on my own like artistic abilities in like 10 videos prior to this or whatever. But yeah, no, I mean, I have a good imagination. I can like think of concepts and stuff like that really well. I just can't visualize it. So for example, yesterday when I was thinking about like building in Minecraft, I was thinking like, I think first I was thinking about modern houses and how I would build them. And like I could think of the idea of a modern house, but like I can't actually visualize in my head block by block or not even anything close to that. And then I was also thinking about a castle, and you know, pretty much the same thing. I could visualize it, or I couldn't visual. I don't know. You guys know what I mean, though. I've already explained this like 2 times now. But yeah, I mean, I can still imagine things like reading books. I can still kind of picture it in my head. It's just I won't like actually see it, if that makes sense. It's a super weird concept, but I think like 40% of the people in the world don't have that kind of like visualization skill. And then I think it was something like maybe like 15 to 40% don't have like a voice in their head. I don't know. I'm not a fucking psychiatrist or psychologist. I don't know what would like that classify as, but yeah. Oh shit. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is precarious. Oh wait, I forgot I had a shield. Is it just me, or is my voice that I can hear... Wait, hold on. Is it just me, or is my voice that I hear when I'm talking to myself has one volume? I can't whisper or I can't scream. That's an interesting way to think about that, I guess. I've never thought about that. Wait, hold on. I'm imagining myself, like, editing a video or something, and I'm, like, trying to put in something funny. How would I talk to myself? Would it be in a moderate, it wouldn't be, like, loud at all. You might be onto something there, Clyde. I think I might launch a research paper about that. We interviewed 20 people, asking them how loud their talking to themselves voice is. Alright, well, I mean, I haven't talked about the game at all this entire stream / video, so finally we are to the point of getting the gramophone. This is going better than... I don't have the fucking black disc. This is going better than most of my Origins games, save what I just did right there and not grabbing the fucking disc. But yeah, I mean, the plan from here is obviously just get the ice staff, and then once I get the ice staff, I'll just pack a punch shit and continue to only use that for probably the rest of the game. I might grab like a different gun just in case I run out of ammo. But yeah, we're going to be testing a few different categories on the stream here. 2 of them that I'll mention like preemptively, just so that you guys understand like what I'm doing mid-game, is we're going to be testing the campability of the ice staff and the trainability of the ice staff. So how well can they camp and train respectively? I guess I could also explain the other categories because I didn't really explain it in the video's intro that well. But yeah, okay, whatever. I'm just spoiling the whole fucking video. Man, you guys have it so good. No, I'm kidding, of course. But like, what was I gonna say? What are the other categories? Aura is literally just how fucking cool I think they are, how much aura they have. That's not a serious category. What else? What else did I say? Oh yeah, immediate kill power is just how fast they can kill, like, immediately. Like, if a zombie's right in front of you, you're red screened, you're like 1 health point away from taking damage and losing your 1 million round game. How fast can it kill in front of you? I'm actually gonna look at the script real quick. Obtainment. Okay, yeah, that's the... Oh yeah, okay. So the last two are duration of survival, which is pretty objective. There's no real opinion to be had there. And then obtainment, which is opinion based, where I pretty much just depict like which one has a better obtainment pathway between the two, the staff and the bow. So yeah, those are pretty much the categories that I'm gonna be going over. Yeah. Dude, I would love to read chat, but I cannot focus on chat while playing the video game. So when I read something, the picture in my mind is like a movie, seeing the faces or figures in the area described. And like your example, I can visualize myself building something block by block. Yeah, that sounds really nice. That actually sounds nice. I don't know. Hopefully a deficiency in something like that, like, means that I have proficiency in something else that other people don't. But that's, I mean, that's how that works, right? Like how blind people can hear better because they like rely on that more. They train their sense more. Do I need it? Okay, yeah, I did pick up the gramophone. Smart illumity. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully a deficiency in that causes me to be better at something else that other people can't have, because, you know, fucking I didn't put any points into visualization of, like, ideas, so I must have put them into something else while I was creating my character. Like, I can see the image of myself holding and turning a ball in my head. Yeah, I can't. I can think about that, but yeah. Top 3 games of all time, what are they? Good question. I have a very skewed list because I'm gonna drop the ball on you guys. I'm not a real gamer. Ever since hold on. Fuck, are you kidding me? I still don't remember the locations of these levers. At least some of them are confusing. The bottom ones are pretty easy. Okay, so I am not a real gamer, if you will. I mean, so when I was younger, I never had Xbox Live. I couldn't play online. So I think what caused me to do what I'm about to say is because of that, but pretty much when I got Xbox Live / like started being able to play online with friends, I completely canceled out all of what I used to do, which was single player gaming, things like, you know, the Call of Duty campaign, playing the free games on Xbox, playing story mode games, stuff like that, and substituted it for exclusively online gaming. So think like I only really play Fortnite, Rocket League, online Call of Duty if I am playing Call of Duty, or I guess this is solo, but it's not really like a story mode. So a lot of my games in the top like 10 or even 15 or something like that are games that have no kind of story whatsoever. Why the fuck did I not build the ice staff? Holy shit, I'm stupid. So yeah, I mean, whereas like somebody's #1 game might be like God of War Ragnarok or something that has like a really good campaign, really good graphics, like really fucking great story, all that stuff. I don't, mine could be like Fortnite or something, but obvious, I don't know. That's not my #1. But I have to think about that. Give me like approximately 2 minutes to think about, yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, we got the ice staff. At least for the first part of obtaining it, it's pretty streamlined, pretty easy, not much going on with the ice staff. But we're not talking about that yet. So We can go straight into the upgrade process though, which is pretty nice. And I think that starts with the puzzle in the place of the time and thing. I don't know. I have some of my favorited images on my phone are the the fucking staff guides. Can't go wrong with a fucking Origin staff guide. If y'all don't have Origin staff guides on your phone, I require you to acquire them. I guess. Okay, okay, turn stones, then break gravestones. That, not graveyard. Holy shit. Like, I know how to do the, like, the rest of it. I just don't know this, what's it called? I just don't know this first part, because I'm not a fucking, fuck. What is the word? People who, like, solve crypts and, like, I don't know, recognize pattern, like, cryptology? No, that sounds wrong. I don't know. I'm not a fucking person who, like, memorized the ice staff thing. I don't think anybody has, actually, unless you're a speedrunner. And even at that, speedrunners pause the game and, like, you know, look at the charts and stuff. But whatever. Deficiency in visualizing, proficiency in script writing. I would... What the fuck? Did I... Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm losing it, dude. Holy shit. I have a deficiency in everything right now. I grabbed the fucking... I grabbed the the lightning tunnel disc instead of the fucking wind tunnel disc because I forgot they're on the opposite sides. I could just go into the lightning tunnel, but I prefer the wind tunnel more just because, I mean, they're pretty much like equidistant away from the center area, but I like the other one more because I put the shield in there, so it's like, it's whatever. Plus it's a straight pathway down to the wind staff portal, so it's not like a winding path like the fucking lightning tunnel. Why do they have to do that? I genuinely don't understand. I hate that the path is winding. It makes it so that you get caught in there so much easier. Plus, I mean, just a straight pathway. This feels so much better. I don't know why. When I read, I can recall images I have seen previously, but I can't generate. Oh my gosh. But I can't generate what I'm supposed to see, lol. That makes sense. It's kind of like halfway in between what Broham is talking about and what I have. Okay, so let's do this ice staff oh my gosh. Let's do this ice staff thing real quick. Shout out to Glitching Queen for the ice staff guide, as always. I'm really looking out for small YouTubers here. What is that? Is that not the same exact thing that I just did? This one's 2 eyes. I would say respect to people who, like, took the time out of their day to learn this, but, like, why would you want to do that if there's a perfectly, like, good guide for you that's literally just a Google search away? So respect to you, but also, like, why? So when I read, it creates a really cursed version of what I'm supposed to see, lol. That sounds fun. I bet it would look a lot like this. Yeah, I bet it would look a lot like what I'm visualizing right now in Zombies. I was pretty exclusively an offline gamer growing up. Like, I had dial-up internet, or so split screen or solo was about it, no DLCs, etc. All Skyrim's disc with all the DLCs was my first time with them. Yeah, no, I resonate with that. I couldn't afford Xbox Live either. So that also meant that I didn't really get too many Zombies DLCs, which is why I'm significantly better at certain maps than I am other maps. For example, Mob of the Dead I am a lot better at than, like, Die Rise, because I bought Mob of the Dead when I was younger, and I did not buy Die Rise because it's poo-poo bums. I don't know why I described it like that, but yeah. But yeah, no, I resonate with that. Certainly makes an oh my gosh, certainly, what the fuck? Holy shit. Alright, give me a sec. Ugh, I need to lock in on this very easy step, because I guess I can't focus. Certainly makes Origins a weird map to play, having no experience with it and no idea how to even open most of the map up. Also, what the fuck, oh my gosh, what the fuck? Legendary equidistant mention, illumity scientist moment. I don't know, dude. Sometimes I just use like the most fucking complicated and I was gonna say strategic. What's the okay? Hold on, I need to sound smart here. This is imperative that I sound smart here. Hold on. But I almost just knocked over my coffee. What is the word for someone's vocabulary? Oh, okay. Sometimes, hold on. Let's reset so I sound really smart. I don't know, man. Sometimes my lexicon levels are like off the fucking chart. Like I say the most complicated and complex stuff that describes it in the best way possible. There we go. What a legendary pull. Lexicon in the 2025, dude. That's like unheard of. Who else do you know that's saying lexicon in 2025? Okay, the plan now is, where did my eye staff go? Okay, it wasn't pulling out for some reason. That sounds kind of weird. I need fucking Jug. I've been going by the grace of Black Ops 3 and the fact that we don't die in 2 hits. I don't even think I've been red screen yet, though, to be fair. But yeah, I need Jug, and I need it bad if I want to upgrade this ice staff, because going into the crazy place with only a Kuda and a Wish and a Dream is kind of like hell. Let me drink some coffee, because it's going to be not hot soon. It's already bordering, like, lukewarm, so that's kind of depressing for my first coffee in ages, but it's whatever. You know what I'll never understand? The absolute fucking, like, utter takeover of Dutch Bros. Dutch Bros took the fucking world by storm, I swear. Maybe not actually, maybe nobody knows what I'm talking about, but there's this thing in my state called Dutch Bros, which is a coffee spot. And I'm not sure if it's in other states, but judging on how fucking popular it is in Colorado, I would assume they branched off to other places. Maybe it didn't even start in Colorado, but Dutch Bros, it's like fucking... It's like Skynet, and I haven't watched Terminator or whatever the fuck that came from, but like, that's what I imagine. It's like that, it's like, wait, that's not... Hold on. I need to not sound stupid here. Okay, it is from Terminator. Alright. So I haven't, like, watched Terminator in a while, so I'm not, like, completely familiar with what I'm about to say. But I imagine Dutch Bros is like Skynet, where it's like something gets introduced to the world or something like that. And then it just, like, takes over. Or it's like that thing in Kingsman where it's like the free internet, or not internet service, it's like a free cellular data or something like that. They introduce it to the world, and then it just fucking takes over the entire world, and like everybody's like controlled now. That's what Dutch Bros is. It's like some evil scheme, I swear, even though it's just coffee. What was I gonna do? I was gonna go buy more Kuda ammo. I sound fucking insane right now. Holy shit. New viewers, tune out of the stream before you get brainwashed. Don't actually do that, or I'll get sad. But yeah, I don't know. I sound fucking like cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs right now. I don't actually think Dutch Bros is like a motherfucker evil scheme or anything, but like the way that it took the fucking Colorado by storm, when Dutch Bros got introduced to where I live, I swear it was the only thing people talked about for the next decade, even though it's only been here for like a year and a half. A lukewarm, mayhaps even tepid cup of tea is the most insane tier drink. Tepid is a great descriptor. I love tea though. I mean, I don't really drink coffee, but I have drank tea a lot in the past. I like a Lacombe black tea with a bit of sugar in it and a bit of milk. And yeah, that's pretty much my tea. Like 2 teaspoons of sugar, like for 2 or 3 cups of black tea. So it sounds sweet at first, but like I typically drink it in a big cup, like coffee cup. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I just like the earthy taste, I guess. Kind of cinnamony. Okay, but we are on the last step of quote-unquote obtaining. I guess we already have obtained the ice staff, but we are like fully upgrading it now. And I mean, honestly, round 6, we should have it by round 7. Fuck. I did not do that on purpose. We should have it by round 7, and the obtainment is pretty easy, but that's not all that the obtainment category is looking for. Why is fucking eye candy still active, actually? How have I not realized this until now? Oh well, I mean, it's not like hindering me in any way. It does look a little bit weird. We'll change the colors real quick. Oh yeah, this feels like a custom map. Like the average custom map you'd find on the workshop back in like 2021. Super hyper oversaturation with like weirdly colored model zombies. This is what you love to see. All right, let's change it up one more time. Okay. All right, now everything's orange. This is kind of weird. It's like okay, I was about to say something kind of maybe bad. Yeah, anyways, oh shit, okay, so we got the ice staff. Gonna pick up this max ammo, because why the fuck not? Even though we're not gonna have the Kuda. I would love to get to the ice staff, but these fucking rocks are in my way, and unfortunately I'm not Oryx from Rainbow Six Siege, so... But anyways, we have our ice staff now. Pretty simple, pretty easy to get. Now, the real ice... What the fuck am I about to say? I haven't even used the ice staff on any zombies, like the non-upgraded version. I guess I should have done that, but yeah, now we have the ice staff. The real power is going to come now. And we can actually, like, start delving into the other topics, like campability, trainability. The other 2 things, or I guess 3, will be dealt with afterwards. And we're pretty much just going to be trying to survive as long as possible. Whether or not that means camping or training, or a mix of both, or doing them at different times. That looked really weird, actually. Kind of cool. I don't know, but we're just going to be trying to survive as long as possible. Why don't people use ALAP? Like how ASAP is as soon as possible. Why don't people use ALAP for as long as possible? I mean, it only makes sense, right? We're just making new acronyms in the Big 25. Okay. Finally got Jug on round 6. Feels a little bit overdue for a map like Origins, but same could be said for something like Stamina, which is a absolute must-have, especially if you're playing on Black Ops 2 Origins. Black Ops 2 Origins feels like you're playing with 2 cinder blocks fucking strapped to your leg with like 3 rolls of duct tape. Because, I mean, before you... I guess I should have said before you buy Stamina, but you don't have slide canceling, which is... Oh my gosh, slide canceling is the best thing ever. If you've never played Black Ops 3 before, you hate everything about Black Ops 3. 2 things. 1, go play Black Ops 3. If you don't hate it, go learn how to slide cancel, and you're gonna love the game. And 2, if you do hate the game for some reason, try slide canceling and you'll immediately not hate the game. I don't know how that works, but... Trust me, it does. Okay, wow. Oh my gosh, Origins looks so Origins-like now. Wait, what am I doing? I shouldn't be using this. Ice staff, everyone. Yeah. I like how I'm still not using it. I'm just using the fucking melee. But we have been able to get what I want, which is stamina. But the first feature that I want to show off of the ice staff is the charge shot. You just pretty much shoot it down and... Now we're just safe, like, for a solid 13 seconds or so. It's kind of broken, but it is the ice staff for a reason. Hyper iconic weapon. Everybody loves the ice staff. I feel like it's everybody's favorite. How the person who made this video idea, how they wanted to match it up, because I was saying, you know, some stabs are way better than the bows, some bows are way better than the stabs are. How they said I should match it up is kind of just based on popularity, so the Stormbow and the Ice Staff are, I would say, pretty commonly believed to be the most popular of their respective groupings. So, yeah, that's kind of why I just started off with this for the first video. Holy shit, we just melted that Panzer with the insta-kill. But I think the next video will probably be something like... Wolf bow, and then it's not as clear cut for the stabs, but if I had to guess, it'd probably be lightning or wind. Following that, it would be fire and either wind or fire, because lightning would probably be second or third. So, okay, well, you guys know what I mean. And then lastly, it would be fire and void. Those are, I feel like, pretty commonly regarded as the least popular / least likable bows. I don't know, there's a pretty niche community around the void bow. It is equally as good as the other bows, it just, you know, takes a bit longer to kill. But I feel like people are drawn to things like, you know, the aspects of what the other bows have way more than the void bow. The void bow is like the edgy fucking version of the lightning bow, kinda, except it's a lot slower when it comes to killing. Why am I still using this? Holy shit. It's just instinct, dude. I don't want to waste my ammo on like one zombie. I don't know, dude. I swear to God, I was expecting to have opened myself accidentally to a McDonald's sweet tea moment. Wait. Swear to God, I was expecting to have opened myself accidentally to a McDonald's sweet tea moment. My go-to is 3 teaspoons of sugar, something normal like an English breakfast is good enough. Once it starts to get colder, it just gets better. I don't know, dude. I mean, I don't know. I think I like my tea hot. Not hot, but like bordering between hot and lukewarm. So like, it's kind of like lukewarm plus, or like lukewarm squared, or maybe like hot times like 0.75. If I were to put it in a mathematical term. I guess we're kind of doing the training thing right now. And just to give a small synopsis on the ice staff in regards to its training, it's honestly not that great because it's, this is another category we're going over. Its immediate kill power is also not that great, and typically when you're training, you want to kill those zombies ASAP, not ALAP, like I was about to say. You kind of want to get the fuck out, like, you kind of want to get those zombies out of your way as soon as possible. I mean, it is good for killing zombies in one fell swoop. You shoot down your charge shot, which is 6 rounds, I think. Maybe it's 3, I'm pretty sure it's 6. But it will demolish the entire train, without a doubt, but you do have to give it like 2 to 3 seconds before it actually does anything, which is kind of unfortunate in the ice staff's case, but how did that zombie just die? Did it die because it broke my shield? That's kind of weird, but yeah, no. The ice staff is kind of slow, which makes it kind of mid for training, but it's still not bad. Once we actually get to camping, though, which is my preferred method of high rounding, quote-unquote, on Origins, the ice staff will really begin to shine. I don't know what to, like, commentate on. I've kind of just been, like, talking. I still have a shield. Oh, my activate windows is blocking it from, like, being in my view. Okay, it was literally 1 hit. Yeah, I don't know what to commentate about because, like, being on stream, you want to commentate and, like, talk to the stream, but, like, being in a video, obviously, you want to talk in, like, a video way where you're kind of just, like, analyzing the gameplay or, like, I don't know, just talking about your day or some shit. Why am I still using this? Oh my gosh! Hold on, I need to go replace this with, like, a Mauser or something. Yeah, that's, slightly embarrassing, but it's whatever. Time to drink more coffee. Zero is cold and 1 is hot, just out of the kettle. Like 0.7 to 0.4 is the best range. I could agree with that. I'd say I'm more of like the 0.8 to 0.5 kind of guy. But 0.7 to 0.4 ain't too bad either. Hopefully I can actually get a Mauser from one of these dig sites. I remember in a prior video to this one, I don't remember which one it was, but I was struggling to find a Mauser in a challenge where I was not allowed to use any gun but the one that I like currently had. So I was trying to replace like my secondary gun with a Mauser just so, you know, it's a little bit more forgivable if I accidentally use it. Plus, I mean, I don't really restrict the Mauser from being used in my challenges. But I just could not find one, and we're kind of going through that same struggle right now for some reason. Definitely gonna probably get the golden shovel before we get the Mauser, just because that's my luck. I've gotten 3 zombie spawns. That is absolutely insane. I normally don't ever get them. I actually do have room for 1 more perk, but I'm not sure what that would be. Obviously, things like mule kick and double tap are off the table. It's kind of just between Widow's Wine. Oh, okay. I forgot Widow's Wine existed. When I said Widow's Wine, a fucking like love song just played in my head. That's how much I love Widow's Wine. Um, yeah, it's pretty much between Widow's Wine, Cherry, and Speed Cola though. And while Cherry would be nice because it could deal with a bit of extra stragglers if we like use a three charge blast instead of a 6 charge blast, we could like kill the immediate ones around us. That would be nice. And Speed Cola would also be nice, but we shouldn't be flying through ammo that fast. Widow's Wine is the ultimate bailout perk. It's like using a Mega Knight in Clash Royale. It's kind of like you throw it down or you like activate the Widow's Wine and you're kind of just like safe for like the incoming 10 to 20 seconds. Maybe not that long, maybe like 5 to 10 seconds. That sounds a little bit better. But yeah, I don't know. Widow's Wine is the ultimate bailout perk. I personally, hot take, I think it's better than Jug, but that's up for debate, I guess. I just think it's better though because Jug will keep you alive if you're training well, but if you get cornered and you're stupid like me, how many extra zombies have I spawned in this fucking round? Actually, we could probably go for the G strikes. I think I'm gonna need the G strikes actually because Origins needs every advantage it has because the Reisendrak is a significantly easier map than Origins is. But anyways, the fuck was I talking about? So anyways, new topic because I forgot what I was talking about, even though I'm pretty sure I was just about to conclude what I was talking about. Yeah, G strikes are nice. Motherfucker, okay, there is a, generator under attack right now. This is the worst part of Origins by far, and it's not even close. I swear, you could be having a great day, like, nothing's going wrong. Like, I don't know, like, you could have just won the fucking lottery, and then you decide to go play Origins because, like, I don't know, Origins is what made you think of the lottery, because you hopped on Origins, spun a Gobblegum, and you were like, man, spinning Gobblegums feels like the lottery, so I'm gonna go spin the lottery now. I don't know why, that's a really random scenario, but I'm sure it's happened to everybody at least once in their life. You could have been having a nice day on Origins. You go get your scratch off ticket from the gas station. You come back after winning $10 million. Then the fucking Templar zombies show up, and then it like completely invalidates that $1 million or 10 million you just earned. I don't remember how much it was. It's like it just takes the like money straight out of your bank. Like how you would fucking withdraw money on like the Victus maps. And then you just go like die. So yeah, that was really random, but that's like what that is like. I had to figure out what to leave out of the loadout and what to keep. Wait, I had such a weird time using a bunch of the perks for the first time, trying to judge all the non-Black Ops / Black Ops 2 perks was tough. I had to figure out what to leave out of the loadout and what to keep with the new thing I was wanting to try. It's hard being a Zomboomer. I don't know, man. I kind of grew up like perfectly, like within all the eras, so lucky for me, I guess. But to all the Zomboomers out there, if y'all haven't played any of the new games, I'd recommend at least up till BO4. Despite what all the people will say, BO4 still has some hidden gems like IX, Ancient Evil, even more than that if you're willing to put up with the complexities of the game and stuff and actually learn the map. But like Black Ops 3 is literally a masterpiece. I swear every map on it is at least an 8.7 out of 10. You know, excluding like the Giant because that's just a remaster pretty much. But yeah, I don't know. To all the Zomboomers out there, fucking catch up on the Call of Duty games. At least for zombies. Until like Black Ops 6. And even some of Cold War. Firebase Z and, no, not Firebase Z. D-Machine is honestly a peak map, and then after that it kind of just falls off a cliff, but it's still alright. You know, it's hard talking so much, but it's also really easy. it's hard talking so much because I wear out my own fucking voice by how much I talk, but it's also easy because there's like, I'm constantly just thinking of new things to talk about for some reason. Like half of the footage from this stream, even though it is commentated, will be cut out of the video, like what I'm saying right now, just simply because I talk way too much. And I guess on stream you kind of just talk about like less things pertaining to the actual video, like how I mentioned earlier, but I don't know, dude. sometimes I just need to cool it. But this is why I want to like start using a face cam. It feels more natural to stop talking for an extended period of time when you have a face cam, because people can see your body language, they can read your face, at least if you're not like wearing a mask, like how I plan to do if I had a face cam. Or maybe not, I don't know. Okay, but we got the G-Strike tablet. But yeah, it's a lot more natural for people to like see that, I don't know, see that you're not talking and also be able to see your actual face rather than you just like stopping talking in the middle of a stream. I don't know, to me, when I stop talking in a video or especially a stream, it feels like I just have to immediately start talking again. Otherwise, people are going to like lose interest, or maybe not lose interest, but they're gonna wonder like, where did he go? It's almost like I could have walked away from my setup and nobody would have known because I don't have a camera or anything like that for people to see. Anyways, though, I should probably talk about the game here because yeah, we are doing something pretty important right now. We got the G-Strike tablet like halfway cleansed. We're kind of just bringing it back to the home base right now, and then we'll finally have G-Strikes. I would chalk up what I've been doing recently to kind of just training, not really camping. Even though we are in like the same areas and I'm not even really using the ice staff, come to think about it, we've kind of like done a little bit of training here and there.
I am prepared to give my life for the greater good.
This zombie blood is actually going to be pretty nice for us. I'm not sure if... Okay, that does reach all the way. Does it reach from outside, though? Let's see. No, didn't think so. I guess it's not very nice, then. Like, what do I leave out from the normal jug? Speed cola, double tap, quick revive to try Deadshot Daiquiri. What the fuck is a widow's wine? Well, I mean, the way that I see it, and I'm pretty sure I've actually had this conversation with you in the comments in particular before. I don't really use Speed Cola that much at all, unless it's kind of just a vanity perk like I could have on right now. Because, I mean, it doesn't really help you survive at all. If you train well enough, like, think of it like this. If you train well enough, you can get hit, or you can literally just out-train the zombies while reloading and you'll never get hit. And that'll only take you like 1 or 2 more seconds to reload your gun than not having Speed Cola would. So, or then it would with like having Speed Cola, I mean. So the way that I see it, Speed Cola isn't super useful. It's kind of just a vanity perk that is, you know, good in situations. Or, I mean, if you have an LMG, it's kind of a necessity. But, like, I don't know, if you're training with an SMG on like Black Ops 3 and you're using an AAT, that was fucking hard as hell. Anyways, holy shit. Went a little bit crazy there. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, let's analyze. No, okay. Back to what I was saying. If you're training with a very fast reload weapon, I don't think, not even very fast, if you're pretty much training with anything, or camping with anything that isn't an LMG, or camping with more than one player, you really don't need Speed Cola, so something like Widow's Wine would be way more useful than Speed Cola if you're, let's say, camping on co-op in the Jug hallway, on Buried, even though that doesn't have speed, or fucking, what's it called? Widow's Wine. It has fucking Vulture's Aid, which is kind of close enough with the poo-poo effect, but it's whatever. This is where the actual, like, real usage of the ice staff will come into play, though. I finally get to use it without having any other interruptions. I think the only thing that we need to do now is maybe just grab a perk. Fill out our last perk slot. Yeah, that sounds good. I also do have to grab a Mauser, but that's not something that we really need to do. It's kind of just something that I need to do for myself because I'm stupid. To too stubbornly in love with LMGs. That's completely fair. If you're a camping type of person, which honestly I am, even though I think I would find training easier, I just love being able to sit back and camp. LMGs are the go-to, like, thing. Unless you have something like the Ice Staff or the Storm Bow, coincidentally, what we're going to use in this video. It's kind of just automatic camping. I think we can go ahead and try and get Widow's Wine here. I'm pretty sure it's rare, but if I just activate my 100% luck booster, then we should have it, like, within the next spin. Watch me spend, like, every single one of my points. Oh my gosh, I was trying to read the chat. That's double tap. For example, something that I'm doing right now, this is like, typically I just wouldn't commentate at all for this portion of the video, like grabbing a perk. You know, I would remain completely silent and just keep spinning until I get the perk. Of fucking course, I don't get it. That was only 2 spins and it left. But like during a stream, it feels like you kind of just have to entertain the live crowd. Please be a Mauser. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, the fucking red blinking light scared the hell out of me. I thought it was coming down already. My goodness, I just got a mini heart attack right there. If I can't get a Mauser, I could just like pick up like the LCAR-9 or something if that exists on this map. No dig site there. Might as well pick up the Maxistron because why not, I guess. We're really doing the important stuff in this Ice Staff only run. My gosh. Oh, wait, no, I know what I can do. This is so smart. I'll throw my gun in the Pack-a-Punch machine and never pick it back up. illumity uses his brain for once. Man, this is gonna be a long-ass video. The reason that I'm only doing one of the respective wonder weapons per video is because, I mean, I was gonna do 2 and then have it in 2 parts, but I'm doing 1 wonder weapon per part for bow and staff, I guess. That was a lot of purrs. That sounds strange, but it's because obviously these are wonder weapons. They are the highest caliber of weapons, so you know, it's kind of like if I were to do 2 stabs and 2 bows in one video, then that video would be like, it would have the potential to go on for at least an hour 20 plus. Wait, that's the one that spends your grenades to do something like pops them instead of you taking damage. Yeah, that is what Widow's Wine does. It turns your grenades into Widow's Wine grenades, and when you get hit, it'll explode and a web will shoot out like Spider-Man on crack and like stun everything around you. It is very good. It is the ultimate like fucking save my life perk. All right, let's see how this Ice Staff does against the Panzers without the insta-kill. Okay, it's still 3 shots, which is pretty, you know, pretty fucking good. I don't know where to train on this map. I might just run a full map kind of Wait, no, the tank area. Yes, I remembered it this time. Somebody told me to do that while I was on stream, like maybe a stream or 2 ago, or like 2 or 3 streams ago, and fucking I tried to do it and I think I just died like right then and there. But okay, so if I move this tank out of the way, this training area becomes a lot bigger and possibly the best one on Origins. Like, look at all this space. I mean, we are running in mud, but where on Origins are you not running in mud? Let's be completely honest. Honestly, this spot is kind of precarious, but once again, where in Origins is not a precarious fucking camping training spot? Oh my gosh, holy. Would have been cool if the Twitch could have connected earlier, but honestly, like I was saying, I'm Not even sure what I would do with that. I'd probably get like one viewer on Twitch at max, just because I've literally never streamed on Twitch before, and it's not like the YouTube community will just pour over to Twitch immediately. Like there's no YouTube algorithm for Twitch streamers. I guess I could probably spin for another gobblegum while looking at that sad Gen 4
The hellspawn fight for
taking
control of the
over
generator.
thing. I don't know what I would call that. At least we're pretty close though. Honestly, I could probably just throw a G strike and then everything should be taken care of. That didn't cross over, did it? That's close enough. Watch this shit. If you've never seen the G strike before, you're about to witness a marvel in zombies engineering. Oh my gosh. They just go flying. There's literally nothing else to it. They just fucking die. You know what? I might as well spam the last two. I was wondering why those zombies were hitting me. Like I thought the ice staff had a fucking monkey bomb effect because I just used the G strike. What is it gonna look like when there's two of them? Oh my.
To ensure our victory.
Okay, you know what that was? Oh, it's because they're at different times. Are they? Is that one gonna blow? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say that wasn't as overwhelming as I thought, but yeah. Okay, hold on. This is a genuine question I have. What would you call something that isn't underwhelming or overwhelming? Would you just call it like whelming? Or I mean, I know there's words that mean like standard or like conformative is an example of like something that's in between under and overwhelming. But if you were to incorporate whelming into a word between under and overwhelming, would you just call it whelming? Illumity philosopher quotes, part 1. I think the natural training path for this area is kind of just around this like collection of boxes.
I am ready to fight till my last.
This is one of those spots where this is one of those spots where if this like box was just knocked out of the way, it would be
We work
at
together.
least 3.5 times better. Please tell me I have a shield still. Stay away from me.
Thank you.
Okay. I think we're done training with the ice staff. It's like I said, it's real like shining power is camping, so I think we could probably just go ahead and do that now, and there's only one place I like to camp on Origins, and you will see that shortly. But first, I have to grab my perk, cause in the amidst giant fucking wither storm of zombies that's approaching. Oh wait, I guess I still haven't said what my top 3 games of all time are. I don't know why the Wither Storm made me think of that from fucking Minecraft story mode, but yeah. In no particular order, I think I'd have to throw Black Ops 2 on there. Not even for the like standard reasons that other people would say, like the campaign was really good or the zombies was really good. I mean, I do think the zombies was really good. I haven't played the campaign because I'm not a campaign type of guy, but it's because the Black Ops 2 is just a fucking ginormous part of my childhood, and you know, I nowadays I play it to make money, so it's like, yeah, I love Black Ops 2. I don't think I'll ever stop playing it. Like down the future, if I ever got like 1 gazillion subscribers and I didn't know what to do for streaming and I kind of just wanted to stream that day, I could easily just like hop on Buried and or something like that, like if, with a friend or two, and just fucking camp in that jug hallway. So I think Black Ops 2 has to be on there. Why does Quick Revive look like it's turned off right now? What else? I want to go with the basic answer like Minecraft, but honestly, like, I do love Minecraft, but I feel like there's better choices. Plus, Minecraft hasn't really been super peak within the last few years, in my experience at least. I don't know. I'll have to wait approximately 2 more minutes to decide again. Okay, but we're pretty much gonna start camping now. Um, I would say honestly, now I shouldn't really be talking about the Stormbow preemptively, like before I start using it. But this and the ice staff are, or that and the ice staff both aren't really super good for training. Their real like capabilities lie in camping, which is why I think they're so popular, because much more people prefer camping over training.
I will break you.
Surprised that still one taps.
Belong.
Now is the point in the video though where I can just cut a lot of shit out though, because we're just gonna be chill camping and fucking, yeah. Whelming. Tune into a Josh Strife Hayes stream and you'll hear the term whelming slash whelmed a lot. I've never heard of that person actually. I'm gonna make, hold on, I'm gonna search that person up, but based on their name, I'm just gonna guess what they do. But first I want to see what they do. Josh Strife Hayes. I knew it. I was gonna say something with like MMOs. That's just, that name just strikes me as MMO RPG kind of person. Like WoW or, I don't know, games like that. Why am I still, like, training? Jeez, dude, I almost just died because I'm still continuing to train. I mean, training is so much more ammo efficient, which is why I think I just defaulted to, training, but, I don't know, my mind wants to camp, my heart wants to... Other way around, my heart wants to camp, my mind wants to train, because the ammo situation is always in my mind. It's just like, what the fuck? I was just about to say, it's just like getting as many points as possible. Just always thinking about that over, like, you know, prioritizing my life. But really, this is kind of just chill. I don't really have to do much. We shouldn't worry about ammo too much. I actually do have alchemical antithesis, so I could grab that real quick. Or like after this round or something.
Again, we must battle the armored ones.
Is there a panzer? I think Nikolai just alluded to there being a panzer.
Who among you can challenge me?
Thanks for the foresight, Nikolai. I appreciate that. I'm kind of like camping and training hybrid right now, because, I mean, realistically, using a half-charge shot on like 4 to 6 zombies really ain't worth it, but also training up the zombies for, you know, a few seconds isn't really quote-unquote training. We're still kind of camping, it's just camping with a, like, modification of actually giving a fuck about our ammo. But in this case, I can kind of just spam because, you know, there's a max ammo right in front of me. Wow, we just fucking melted that zombie, or panzer, I mean. Alright, there we go.
Ammunition shared amongst us all, as it should be. With greater strength, we will crush our enemies. I will not be oppressed.
He does a good series called Worst MMO Ever, and it's basically MMO and their player-based lore. It's long content to burn a few hours with. Sounds sick. I love learning about random games lore that I've never played before. That was a bar. Like FNAF. Even though I mean, I have played a little bit, but I know that's not on the same level of what you're talking about nearly. The lore in those games are, you know, probably written, like, properly. But yeah. Same sentiment. I think the zombies lore is actually really cool. Maybe I just have a bias because I like zombies, but all the topics they talk about, like multiverse things, that's like more into like the Origins slash like Black Ops 3 timeline, but like the whole things about like the Keepers, the multiverse, Chronorium, Summoning Key, the start of the fucking universe, the Ether, Dark Ether, Shadow Man, Dr. Mont, all that stuff is cool. I don't know why. It's not even like super well written or anything. Like, I actually think it's pretty convoluted and complex. hard to understand the lore unless you watch a 6-hour fucking video about it. But yeah, I mean, if you can get past that, the lore is at least interesting. Maybe not well written, but interesting. Hey man, what is going on, J Mar? Thank you for tuning into the stream. Hope you're having a good one. Found it when oh my gosh. Holy shit. Gen 1 is under attack. That is mega unfortunate. We're gonna pop one of these and use my pure luck and skill to get near Gen 1. What the fuck? It actually worked. Samantha, please stop. There we go. Just for future reference, in case I forget to turn off the audio on my games again. Okay, I think I can kind of just grab this, then once the, you know, thangy-malangy wears off, I guess. Oh my gosh! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my gosh! Just got fucking jumped. Luckily I have a minigun and they're fucking made out of, like, bags of, like, fucking defrosted meat, but yeah, holy shit. Hopefully we can get to, like, round 30. That'll be a decent, like, contestation. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully we can get to round 30. That'll contend decently, hopefully, with Der Eisendrache. Like I said, Origins is much, much, much more of a difficult, if you will, map, at least for me. I'm not familiar with the fucking all the Origins training slash camping slash everything strategies. But we do have Alchemical on this map, which means we should be able to just, you know, fucking fire away at will without giving a fuck about our ammo too much. Where Widow's Wine is like the ultimate bailout perk, this is the ultimate bailout. Like, I guess it's not really a bailout like how In Plain Sight or anywhere but here is, but it's the ultimate, I don't fucking care about my ammo at all, so let's just use all of it right now. Gobblegum. Beans, build a shield. I had the shield built, and now it's far away, and I'm lazy, and don't care too much about grabbing it because I'm trying to camp. So that's my inspiration behind not building the shield. There's like a wispy thing over there. That's cool. Oh, there's wispy things on all of them. That's cool. Maybe it's because like the asset for the yeah, the like asset thing isn't loaded in. That's really weird. Samantha, please stop talking to me. I fucking hate when you grab a zombie blood, Samantha starts talking. That is like actually the creepiest shit ever. Oh my gosh. There's a lot more zombies here than I thought. Zombie storyline must have had the voice actors so confused by the lines they were told to say. Bro, that is probably like one of the most true statements I have ever seen. Especially fucking Richtofen, dude. Like, oh my, holy shit! Should have built the shield. My goodness. Yeah, no, especially Richtofen though. His voice actor, I'm not sure how old he is or how hip he is with like video games or like lore between like Lovecraftian things or like, I don't know, stuff like that. Just stuff that involves like complicated lore and stuff like that. I'm not sure how hip he is with that kind of stuff, but he was probably fucking confused as all hell when he had to read some of these voices. I don't have enough for a charge shot. I was wondering why I couldn't shoot a charge shot that entire time. No. Oh man, I was wondering like why couldn't I shoot the charge shot that whole time? Fuck. Maybe I should have got Speed Cola in hindsight, but I mean that wouldn't have been a case of whether or not Speed Cola would have helped. That was just me not reloading the fucking staff, I guess, but fuck. Fire tunnel is the best for camping. Yeah, that would have been nice to know. Like I said, I'm not really hip with the fucking origin strategies. I just play map and die on early round because I suck. In Plain Sight and stock option are my favorite gobblegums. They seem the most fair and strong without being excessive. That's why I only use really classics, because I mean, you know, Alchemical is pretty fucking overpowered. in plain sight and anywhere but here are pretty overpowered, but um like they're overpowered, but if you take a look at like shopping free, every purchase is free, or raindrops spawns every single power up, or power vacuum, it like multiplies your amount of drops that you can get for 4 rounds by like 10 times. So you can have like 4 double points or like 10 insta kills on the map at one time. Or like Perkaholic or like near death experience, which literally keeps you fucking invincible for 3 rounds, provided that you have quick revive in your inventory at least. It makes it seem like, you know, this, and this aren't super overpowered. But yeah, I mean, in terms of what just happened, that wasn't too bad of a run with the ice staff. We went over pretty much everything that we had to go over. Could have went more into a bit of both camping and training, but that coincides with duration of fucking survival because I just suck. But yeah, now we're gonna move on to the Stormbow on Drak and hopefully have a bit of a better experience with that. And that is where I would cut to that part of the video. But I don't plan on ending the stream yet, but I also don't plan on recording that part yet. It's probably gonna have to come later. You know what sucks is I actually have a dentist appointment in about 2 or 3 hours where it's gonna involve some stuff that might make it a bit hard for me to speak. Like the not on the level of the fucking wisdom teeth removal video. That was fucking hilarious, but yeah, I'm gonna be struggling to speak a little bit after that. So hopefully I can just like get home from that, edit that video that I just recorded. Then by the time I'm done editing, which that video is gonna take like fucking 2.5 hours at the very least, then I can probably record hopefully without my mouth hurting too much slash me sounding stupid. And then yeah. Man, gums are insane. I see why people find them incredibly controversial. I don't know. I think most people use them for the most part. The reason I don't use them, contrary to what you might see in my videos, is because I think they make the game way too easy. Like, yeah, I know it kind of looks like I suck at the video game, but in a perfect environment, like if I'm not like streaming especially, but like recording or like no pressure's on me, if I'm just like talking to my friends or just, you know, just even playing like without no distractions, I am a lot better at zombies in that kind of situation. But yeah, that's why I don't use the gobblegums, because it kind of just makes the game way too easy. Plus, I mean, that aside, using if I'm gonna use a gobblegum, I'm not gonna like a mega, I guess I should say. If I'm gonna use a gobblegum, I'm not gonna go for a burned out or like a, I don't know, fucking fatal contraption unless I'm doing like the shadows Easter egg. Like I might go for an immolation or something, but no, like that's not the point. I'm not gonna go for one of these. I'm gonna go straight down here and, you know, like shopping free, fucking not round robin, profit sharing, raindrops, power vacuum, perkaholic, near death experience, wall power, crate power, soda fountain on the house. I'm gonna use one of those. I'm not gonna use one of these fucking boring classic gobblegums. But using something like shopping free kind of just ruins the fun part of the game for me, which is the setup. That's truly like one of my favorite things to do in zombies. When I was younger, getting a shopping free, that was like the fucking holy grail, but now it's like I kind of just want to set up on the game normally. Plus, I mean, I optimize the shit out of my like point retrieval anyway, so it's like, why even need a shopping free when I can just open up the entire map by like round 7 if I keep using my 1911 the entire time. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. If you guys want to see something, type it in the chat. Probably stay on Black Ops 3. I do have a bit of custom maps if you want to read from this list of maps real quick, or just tell me one of these maps to play. But yeah, I have a few custom maps. I actually have to go, I think, let my dogs in real quick. They might be outside. I can't remember if I let them out or not. But it's warm outside. It's not like they're being fucking tortured or anything. But anyways, I'll be back in a second. I have to go check on something real quick. Okay, I'm back. And I wish I could open my fucking window in my room, because it is honestly hot as fuck. But it's so windy outside. I hate this weather, dude. The worst kind of weather is when it's insanely hot and windy, or when it's insanely cold and windy. Dude, I swear being in the cold plus the wind, that is like a fucking diabolical combo. It's like you're being hit with the ice staff. There's a video explaining multiplayer high round speedrunning and how it was basically 4 players get round robin and get set up, skip more levels than they played, then DC before they ending to keep. Yeah, no, it's round robin is so fucking overpowered. That's why there's run. I think that's like probably one of the big reasons why like runs without round robin or gobblegums even exist, because of round robin. We could try some. I honestly do not want to play octagonal. I don't know why I clicked on it. Silly stuff. Tell your dogs. My dog Phoenix says hi. Um, my dogs are downstairs, unfortunately, but I'll tell them when I go walk them in like 30 minutes or so. I live on the coast of the UK, windy and freezing. Hate it so much, dude. Windy and cold weather is. I already explained this, but it's like PB&J if you're allergic to peanuts, like how I am. Like, you have cold, which is pretty nice. That's like the jelly, right? Like, okay, so think of it from the perspective of somebody who's allergic to peanut butter, or I guess peanuts. I hate when people say, "Oh, you're allergic to peanut butter." No, I'm allergic to peanuts. But then they just make fun of me for being allergic to shit anyways, but um I do not want to play this map either. What the fuck? Um Ooh, we could play Quiet Cosmos. Okay, I hate when people say like, "Oh, you're allergic to peanut butter." No, I'm allergic to peanuts. But okay, so think of cold and windy weather like this. It's a peanut butter and jelly sandwich where the jelly is the cold weather, because, I don't really like cold weather that much anymore, but cold weather can be nice at times, and you know, it's not that bad, cold weather. But then you get windy, which windy in any case is just fucking terrible. Like, let's be completely honest. Windy weather is fucking terrible. It doesn't matter if it's cold, hot, perfectly fine. Windy just sucks. And this it's different from a breeze. A slight breeze isn't too bad. But I hate wind so much, like a strong wind. I hate it so much. But you combine the two, and it's like fucking getting hit in the fucking face by Mike Tyson with brass knuckles while his arm is pack-a-punch, dude. Cold and windy weather should not be legal. Like, Mother Nature needs to be taxed and fined for doing such a thing. Wind just makes everything worse. I know. Name me a single time wind has, like, done something good for something. I'll think of several examples, not just involving temperature and feel of the weather. That wind just fucks with stuff. Okay, your friends come over. You want to play volleyball in the street. Volleyball's blowing all the fucking way around. Same with football or baseball. Tailwind when like running track. People like it, but like I'm pretty sure everybody would rather have no tailwind, so that, you know, they like everything's just like even no matter when. What else? Fires. If you live in a dry area and there's fires going on, which happens very often where I live, and especially, like, I mean, even in places like California where it's a bit more humid, like, the wind stokes those fires, causes it to be way worse. I think the only thing wind is good for is, like, windmills. I'm gonna think about it. Maybe it's worth the trade-off, though. I mean, if we had more windmills, then it'd be worth the trade-off, but people don't really give a fuck about no windmills. You know what's crazy is, like, there's programs where people, like, spend $20,000 to buy their own... I forgot how to play this map. There's programs where people, like, spend 20,000 to, like, 50,000 to buy their own windmills. Like, I don't even think they benefit from like having their own windmill or something like that. Like why don't we just get more windmills in general? Stop using like fossil fuels and shit. It's just like a win-win. Does this give me like points when I run near the zombies? It does. It gives me 50. Holy shit, that zombie went fucking flying. Yeah, no, wind just sucks. I hate the wind. This drop is kind of nice. Kind of like fucking... You're walking with a giant north polarity magnet on your, like, chest, and then all the zombies have, like, a giant south polarity magnet on their chest. And they all just go, like, fucking flying. It's the first time I've used the 1911 this entire game. I don't even know what I'm doing on this map. Like I said earlier, I forgot how to play it. We are not going to be doing the Easter egg. I'm pretty sure I have done this map on stream before. But yeah, we're definitely not going to be doing the Easter egg. Oh, so I want to get your guys' opinion on this because this is something that I'm going to start doing probably no matter what. Like, if it doesn't get good feedback, I'm going to continue doing it until, like, the feedback is eventually good. But I'm going to be doing this alongside zombies videos. I won't reveal my entire master plan yet because it is kind of, I don't know, some people would not like to hear the news. But I plan to start making these types of videos where, holy shit, it's kind of like a video, not like a video essay, but kind of like a video essay on, what the fuck is this? Oh, I can just tell by the looks of this thing fucking sucks ass. Yeah, it does, holy shit. Yeah, I kind of want to like start doing these video essay type videos where I kind of just do it on a random topic and the editing is gonna, like the commentary on the videos is gonna be funny, but I think like the editing is like where a lot of the humor is gonna shine because I want to like put in funny gifs, meme pictures and shit like that. What the hell? Does this thing have like fucking thunder wall on it or something? Yeah, I kind of want to like start making these video essay kind of videos. Like, I'm trying to like think of an example, but I can't really think of one. I don't know. I just want them to be funny, and they're also not going to be really relating to zombies. They're going to be relating more to personal topics. Not like stories, but for example, I wrote down like the synopsis for 4 of them so far. I just did these all last night. Give me a sec. Does this zombie have like a built-in, not zombie, does this gun have like a built-in thunder wall or something? Because that was kind of cool. Okay, so I have one video essay, quote-unquote, idea about like, not like an iceberg kind of video, but like I'll just be talking about a topic kind of. So this one is about like listening to music. And it's gonna sound kind of like weird, but like I don't know, y'all will understand like once I release the first video, which will probably be next, what the fucking shit? Probably be next Wednesday. Because I don't think I'll replace those with Monday videos just yet. But yeah, so this first one is about like listening to music, and it just talks about like a bunch of different things on like why I love listening to music, and like it involves a lot of funny topics as well. Like you have your fucking, like for example, you have your headphones on and like in the middle of the night you're listening to like some like chill ambient music and you feel like fucking Batman. Like it's just gonna be like a like slightly memey video essay, kind of like shit posty kind of video. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't like the best example, but that probably will be my first video of the sorts that I release. I don't know, but Origin's looking different than what I remember. Yeah, I should probably update the video title real quick. But yeah, no, I plan to do something like that. I think everybody will enjoy it. I mean, it's the type of video that anybody can watch and find some relation to. which is mainly what it's going to be about, but also just like, just, I don't know, talking about random shit and seeing if people can relate or find it funny. Like, I have another topic about, playing, like, how I'll never play horror games, and there's like a few reasons why. There's another one about presentations in school and how they're fucking, like, absolutely hell and why I hate them. And then the last one that I wrote down is, why does eating at fast food places, like, specifically as a kid, feel like a fucking enchanting and magical experience? I have no idea where Jug is on this map. I should say that, actually. I'm pretty sure it's in here. Yeah, okay, that was a cool pull, I guess. But I have no idea where Power is on this map either. I need a new weapon. What is this? Milano. Oh, I love the Milano. This was my fucking weapon back in Cold War, dude. That's... that sounds like it was part of the war. No, back when I played a lot of Cold War, I loved using the Milano. Like, it was absolutely awesome. How's it going, illumity? I'm doing alright. How are you doing? Thank you for joining in the stream. There's a lot of points to be had by, like, crouching in front of these machines. Okay, I don't think... yeah, okay, we can't even get in there. No, can't get in there either. Is there a door over here? No, okay. I think I know where Power is. I feel like I have an idea of it. If Activision did Origins, yeah, for real. What a sick pause menu. They put hell effort into this map. I know, dude. This is, like, one of the best custom maps, I think. I've played it, like, over the course of several years at this point. And I'm pretty sure they've came out with, like, sequels, and maybe this is, like, even a sequel itself. But, yeah, no. There's, like, a whole Easter egg to this map. There's a custom wonder weapon on this map. This whole map is just fucking awesome. I will say, though, things do feel a bit bright, which is possibly my fault. So, why is my brightness so high? Is that is this normal brightness? I wouldn't think so. Normal brightness would be like 0.5, right? Maybe I should put this to like 0.75. Okay, maybe it's just the sun that's like super bright. But this feels better anyway. Gotta give some of these custom apps credit. They are really, really cool. I know, dude. Like, somebody said this in my last stream. It might have been Broham. It might have been somebody else. Yeah, I don't know. But if a different company picked up zombies, it would be absolutely sick because it's not like the zombies formula is copyrighted or anything. That's what they said pretty much, to paraphrase it. Which I completely agree with. If a different company, and I'm not hating on like Treyarch or anything, they can still make a good product if they're not rushed and they stop, you know, like fucking caring about money, although that's like more of Activision. But yeah, if Treyarch isn't rushed, they can still make a good product and stuff. But if a different company picked up zombies and did it, you know, kind of the exact same way, but like actually put heart, soul, and effort into the game, rather than just be like, oh yeah, we have COD points and fucking Snoop Dogg in the game, and, you know, buy this skin, then that'd be like absolutely sick. Like, I would love that. And honestly, who I would want to be at the forefront of the production of at least the zombies maps, because I don't know, maybe they could do multiplayer if they wanted to. I would want like custom apps creators to be at the forefront of that. You know, big names come to mind, like, I guess the only one that I can really think of is Ice Grenade. And even though his custom apps, I wouldn't say are on the level of something like this, they're still really good. And having somebody with a lot of custom app experience, like Ice Grenade, who's been in the community for, like, since the game fucking came out, I think, that would be, like, he'd be, like, a really good director for something like that. But, like, literally, these fucking custom app creators who gain, you know, probably like max $100 off of these custom apps just because of, like, I don't know, maybe they ask for commissions or maybe they get donations. They put way more effort and like soul into their product than I still don't know how to describe it, but like it just feels like there's way more soul with these indie products. And that's ultimately why indie products are better than like literally every fucking franchise now. And this isn't only for gaming. This involves music and industry plants in music. This involves things like, personally, what I love, indie animation over like big studios and stuff like that. Fucking indie anything is the way to go, I swear. Support small things. Think of like food trucks versus like McDonald's. You pay $12 at a Mexican food truck and you're getting a fucking Thanksgiving meal sized meal. You pay $12 at McDonald's and I mean, you're getting a lot of food, but it's like the quality of like a cafeteria. Maybe a little bit higher, but yeah. I wonder if the map creators have recruited talented custom map creators. Fuck no, they haven't. I think they've... Oh my gosh, I took my mouse off my, hand off my mouse, not my... What the fuck? How did that zombie not die? Yeah, no, there's no way they have. How is this Panzer not dead? Fucking die already. Holy shit. There's no way they have recruited, like, custom app creators. It would ruin their entire plan of trying to make as much money as possible, because custom app creator number one would be like, hey guys, I think we should put effort and soul into this part of the map, and then Activision would be like, no, 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 you're not allowed to do that, and then fire them and end up losing money because they like paid them for a week or two, and then they just take out all the effort they put into the map. Really random and made up scenario that is probably not true, but it could definitely happen. Yeah, no, I don't think that they would do that. Literally, they could hire a team of like 12 people to make their next map in zombies. I'm not even joking to you. I'm not even joking. They could hire a team of 12 people to make their next zombies map. And those 12 people would consist of, you know, maybe somebody like Ice Grenade, like I mentioned before, maybe a bit of smaller creators, maybe the guy who made like the Nightmare Zombies map. They could hire 12 people who have made custom maps in the past, and they would release a 9 out of 10 zombies map. And if they didn't tell anybody that they hired custom map makers, everybody would love the community. Like, it's not a bias thing where people just don't like Treyarch or Activision because their new products suck. It's literally just a quality thing. If they didn't tell anybody that custom map makers made the next map, but also the custom map makers made the next map really good, people would still love the map. It's like, it's not a thing against Treyarch or Activision. It's purely just because the product that they make nowadays just sucks. Hopefully you guys understand what I mean by that, because I kind of explained it terribly, but pretty much if Treyarch and Activision put out a good product, they're going to get praised. But that's kind of hard to do, so they could hire like custom app creators to do that, and they would put out a good product. And even if nobody knew that it was custom app creators who made the product, they would still get praised for making a good map. Like, it's not that people have something against Treyarch and Activision. It's just like shit sucks. They just can't make anything like remotely like they can't make this. Hell no. I mean, you could argue that the Treyarch maps like maybe have a little bit more story in them. Maybe not even nowadays because the story kind of sucks. But like, I don't know, this map is really nice. And I think probably like 1 to 4 people made this map. And probably half of this map is existing assets from either other map creators or in zombies. Like these trees, they're all the same as like all these other trees. Like those trees are just bigger versions of these trees, but I still really like the decoration and the added effect of the trees. Like the map creators just know what they're doing. These rocks and like these carriages, these are like in vanilla zombies. They're just like decorating the map well and stuff. I don't know if these fences are in zombies or not, but like they're probably from some other map creator, and I don't know, dude, like this map just looks nice. Like, I don't know what the fuck this is, but it looks cool. Anyways, really random rant. I need to catch a fucking breath. Probably grab Jug now. Makes me think my mate showed me a game trailer by Game Freak on the walk home from work, and it was just some random samurai looking game, but a non-Pokemon game with Game Freak's name on it. Yeah, that's actually weird. I don't think has that ever happened before? I don't know. I'm not super invested in Pokemon anymore. I mean, I do want to buy the new one, but I don't have a Switch 2, and I don't plan on getting a Switch 2. So I don't know. Maybe I won't. Making something great for the community because you want to versus making something because this many years on you're just being paid to keep making things. Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong. They can still make money from like new things. Honestly, think about it like this. When DLCs still costed money, the maps were a lot better, save like half of Black Ops 4. But you know, the Rising Drac, fucking that is a masterpiece, no question. Gorod Krovi, that is an like all-time classic nowadays. Zetsubo no Shima, an underrated classic. No, I haven't played it, but just by the looks of it, it is like right up my alley for what I would love in a zombies map. Revelations, it is just reused assets, but it comes together nicely. It concludes the story kinda in a not the greatest way, but it's still a playable and enjoyable map that, like, if I had the map, I would maybe go back and play it right now. It is really easy, but like, you know. And then we could think about Black Ops 2, because this still applied to Black Ops 2. Mob of the Dead, like the greatest map of all time. Origins, also in contention for the greatest map of all time. All these DLCs costed money, and people were willing to buy them. Nowadays, all the DLCs are free, and people aren't willing to play them. I'm seeing, like, a trend. If we cut back on the microtransactions, and like maybe even make DLCs cost money again, they could make their money that way, stop focusing on microtransactions, and then boom, the case is solved. Case closed, Treyarch fucking and Activision gain their reputation back, and Call of Duty becomes like one of the best games in the world again. Boom, I just solved the case. Whoever's watching this who works at Activision, start taking notes. I'm not saying that, I guess, DLC should cost money again, which I'm pretty sure I already alluded to that, but like, I don't know, just when microtransactions were less present, that what? I just got every fucking drop, like, conceivable. Like, I'm not saying microtransactions, like, holy shit, I'm not saying DLCs need to cost money for the game to be good again, but it coincides with the fact that now that DLCs don't cost money, microtransactions are more present. Microtransactions are also what people chalk up to be a lot of the reason why it's, like, the franchise is failing now. It all just makes sense. Like, I don't know, man. The map pack paid format clearly works because the devs have to make them worth people's money for customers to buy them. Yeah, exactly. The downfall really was Black Ops 4. That's when like microtransactions really started to come into effect, and also fucking, oh my gosh, I hate that they do this, but they combined every fucking DLC map for zombies into one map pack. It's no, like they don't have any map packs, I should say. You just have to buy the season pass if you want to play any of the DLCs. So you have to spend $50 to play any of the DLCs. Say I only want to play Dead of the Night on Black Ops 4. I now have to buy all 4 of the other maps, or all 5, I don't know how many it is, just to play Dead of the Night. Whereas normally I would spend $8 to like play Dead of the Night. Now I have to spend 50. What the fuck? Damn, I need some chapstick. Some much needed water after some elongated yapping. I need more. Look. This chapstick sucks ass. I'm gonna keep it a buck. feel like stuff like Origins and Mob were made from passion with money as an incentive rather than being made for money, and trying too hard to make something you'll have to like. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Like whoever is in the positions of power at like Treyarch and Activision, I am like pleading for these smaller roles in like whatever their job like pyramid looks like. I'm praying for these smaller roles to take action and try and fire these lead roles, because these fucking directors, all they care about is all they care about is money. It's not all of Activision and Treyarch as well. Like, we know this. This goes on with every company in the world. The people at the top usually just care about money. Like, it's very rare. Like, once in a lifetime, you'll find a fucking an Arizona tea company owner, whereas like that's the needle in the haystack of like Starbucks company owners or like Amazon, where they're keeping their product not only good but also cheap. Like this, okay, random rant, but this fucking Arizona tea company guy, hashtag sponsor me, he is the GOAT, I swear, bro. Like the teas have been 99 cents since before I fucking lived. Like, holy shit. And even where I live, I went to the commissary the other day. You can literally get an Arizona tea for 77 cents. 77 cents, while the can says 99 cents on it. Like, make that make sense, bro. Whoever is the CEO and creator of Arizona is a man amongst men. Holy shit. If I were to ever own a business or something like that, not saying that I would do that, but I would love to be to the point of success where I could do that. Like, obviously you need to make a profit, but in the case of this Arizona guy, he's made millions of dollars. He could up the price, but he probably realizes he has the money, and not only one, he has the money to like live successfully, but two, he realizes that people like his product and like it cheap, so he's going to keep it cheap. If I were to be a business owner, I would love to get to that point of success. Like, a lot of the reason that small businesses are kind of expensive are because they're not super successful yet. Understand that, but also small businesses usually put out higher quality stuff. I don't know why, that's just how it works. Quote, we must feed the shareholders. Yeah, exactly. I've heard the dude loses countless amounts of money but keeps on doing it on principle. Yeah, he's just a fucking goat. Like, maybe his company loses money, but I mean, I wouldn't doubt he has enough money to live. Maybe his like stocks and overall net worth is declining, but as long as he has enough money to live, which I assume he would, otherwise he would like actually genuinely probably start making it cost more, then yeah, I know. I don't know. He's just that fucking guy. I don't know why. No, I do know why. But he just, what the fucking hell? Oh my gosh. I don't even know what's happening right now. 2 panzers just spawned on the map at once, and there has not been a panzer since round 7 or 6. Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, that was... Fuck, okay. I like how that entire game saved the first few rounds of me talking about my new video essay style of video was... From like round 4 or 5 onwards, it was just talking about like indie companies and stuff. Giga Chad clearly double packet punched. Bet his stocks are worth a fucking lot. Yeah, probably. he's just a dude. Just a good dude. I don't know who this Arizona guy is, but if I ever were to start a business, like if I were to give one piece of advice that is not very useful to small business owners, as somebody who has no business knowledge, I'd say go meet this Arizona guy. He probably knows a thing or two. But anyways, I think I'm gonna end the stream there. We did what I came to do, and don't really have anything much else to do. Did a lot of yapping. Plan to do more yapping in the future as well, of course, as always. What I think is that I should head to bed. It's 10 to 5 in the morning, and I just had quote unquote dinner. Yeah, well, I guess that's perfect timing because I was just about to end the stream. But yeah, thank you all for coming out and supporting this stream. Hopefully I'll start doing it some more. I kind of want to do some streams where I just edit, but I don't know if anybody would watch that anyway. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe people just want to fucking chill while I edit. Take it easy, King. Enjoy your day. Good luck with all your ventures. Thank you, bro. You too. Enjoy your sleep. Have a good day, mate. You too. Thank you all for coming out.